I'm a tactical genius. But of course, this movie isn't set in any kind of logical universe, so they in fact make it safely aboard and blast off, leaving Zygon to mutter one of the strangest lines in the movie.
It is him. The Kaka has returned.
The what has returned?
The Kaka has returned.
The Kaka's returned? This movie's full of caca. I never realized it left.
Well, Critic, if you thought that was strange, get a load of Dag trying to reconfigure that fembot he picked up from earlier.
Where the hell are the personality circuits on these G2 fembots?
They're in her posterior.
You wouldn't dare.
He's not seriously going to.
Oh, he's going there. See that look on his face? That's the look of a man who's about to plunder him some ass.
You wouldn't dare.
Ooh. Sorry, folks. Had a flashback there for a moment.
Help! 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 What?
Oh, it just gets better and better. Give it a few more seconds, we'll have a cinema snob review.
Dag, why do you risk your life stealing crystals?
And how the hell did this movie only get a PG rating?
Wait for it.
That should do it.
Ah.
That's more like it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're awfully cute for a meat body?
Well, that seals it. You went from Star Wars to Star Whores in a matter of seconds.
Well, if there's one thing we can all learn from Starchaser is that the way to a woman's heart is through her ass.
Where the hell did this scene come from? Who thought it was a bright idea to have Dag probe a fembot's butt? A fembot, if you will. Didn't anyone think of the fact that there's a children's audience that will most likely see this? Probably, because they're the only ones that would find this remotely funny. No wonder they ripped off Star Wars. The original ideas in this are just...
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
So after the two blast off into a Jackson Pollock painting, Orin and Dag part ways, with Dag meeting up with the film's version of Jabba the Hutt to hawk the crystals he stole.
Oh, Dag, one of my nosy men thought he saw you with a young boy this evening. My girls do not excite you anymore.
You know, that is exactly what this family-friendly space adventure needed. Pedophilia jokes!
Well, that and robot ass play. Meanwhile, Orin happens upon a fortune teller who gives him advice on where to find the missing blade to his sword.
Can you tell me where I'll find the blade?
Such is not an easy task.
Hey, genius, you've been using the sword all throughout the movie. The blade's invisible. You've already found it. You might as well be trying to find the biggest douche in the universe. Case closed.
Dag and Orin meet back up, but it's not long before Zygon's men are after them again, prompting Dag and the fembot to enact the oldest and dumbest trick in the book, the sexy lady diversion. Of course, this oldest dirt tactic is so stupid that it works perfectly. Seriously, the only way this could have been worse is if he fell for the carrot under the box trap.
Wait a minute, how the hell did that second guy get knocked out? Nothing touches him. See, Dag hits one of them with the butt of his gun, and the other guy just falls over like he's wounded.
I'm not dead. You'll be stone dead in a moment.
Luckily, Dag and Orin manage to elude Zygon's men, and they escape.
So we bamf to another planet, I think. Could be the same planet with the mine world, or the same planet as that desert town. Establishing shot? What's that? But in any case, Zygon's men manage to catch up with Dag and Orin and shoot their ship down.
Zygon's men take Dag's unconscious body in, but are unable to find Orin, who has been flung from the ship during the crash and landed torso first in a tree. Oh good, does this mean he suffered catastrophic injury and died? Roll the credits! Oh hi, Boba Fett.
Nope.
Oh hi, Princess Leia. Yeah, you knew she was coming. Maybe not technically a princess, but daughter of some sort of rich person in charge. Yeah, princess. So Princess Leia takes Orin away to her castle because the plot demands it. And Orin wakes up in her bedroom wearing the most embarrassing blue midriff vest. Are undershirts extinct in this universe? How come in 80s sci-fi men always want to wear even less than the women do?
Elon?
My name is Aviana. Who is Elon?
A friend? From the mines?
Yeah, just a friend, and totally not my love interest who died just a few days ago. Seriously, is this movie gonna force this romantic relationship on us? It's bad enough that the girl in the caves was killed in the first 20 minutes, but now she's just cast aside for another?
I said you had no idea how useless that character was, didn't I?
Orin and Leia decide that the best thing for them to do is head back to Orin's cavern planet.
Who was your father?
Why, Morbro, of course. Supreme Governor of the Bordegon system.
I'm getting sick and tired of never understanding.
But Orin, never understanding is what you're best at. Meanwhile, Dag is being held prisoner by Zygon, and I think you know where this is going.
Try to imagine a needle, the thickness of a human hair, slowly thrust between your eyes.
So it's been discovered that Orin's blade has been passed down from person to person, destroying the rule of tyrants for hundreds of years. Orin and Leia decide that the best thing for them to do is head back to Orin's cavern planet.
I'm sorry. This is a restricted area. No one may enter without prior permission
Mizzo,
from the
shoot him!
commission.
Wait, did you say shoot me? That doesn't sound pleasant. Maybe I should do something like an actual guard robot. God, I'm a poor model.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Let me try.
Nah, that's a coincidence.
But of course, breaking into Zygon's lair haphazardly has its disadvantages, like being immediately captured.
A robot?
No, not just a robot. I am the robot. I have been putting the pieces back together for over 1,000 years.
He's more machine now than man.
So Orin is thrown into jail next to Dag. With the blade in Zygon's possession, nothing can stop him from taking over and enslaving the humans. In fact, this blade is so important that Zygon just leaves it out in the open on a console board. How much you want to bet that's gonna bite him in the ass?
Starfly!
Conqueror of man, folks. God damn, this is stupid. So of course the twinkling dingleberry sneaks the hilt out of the reach of Zygon, and Orin uses it to escape.
Guard! I have something for you.
Oh boy, I hope it is candy. That is not candy.
What's going on, Water Snake?
Come on!
So Orin and Dag manage to sneak aboard one of Zygon's ships as they leave to destroy humanity's space fleet, I guess. Yeah, we're supposed to care about some fleet we've never even seen in this movie? Oh, and I mean literally never see. We never see a single spaceship of theirs, or even the planet which they're protecting. My god, I'm so invested!
Luckily, the Fembot managed to fix the ship and rejoins Orin and Dag as they manage to overtake control of the flagship leading the attack. And with a simple push of a button, detonates all the missiles in the entire fleet, effectively destroying every ship. Christ, if a single button push could do that, I'd hate to see what would happen if a guy accidentally spilled his coffee on the control boards. Orin and the gang managed to break back into Zygon space for, what, the third time now? But Zygon manages to ensnare Orin's ship in a tractor beam, leaving the Fembot and Dag's ship to make the save and take their place in the beam. I'm not sure that's how tractor beams work, but if the filmmakers don't care, then why the fuck should I?
Ouch! Good suggestion!
The flagship decimates all of the base's defenses, leaving Orin to face Zygon one-on-one.
But it looks like Leia decides to go after Orin anyways after seeing Zygon pursue after him, and gets her ass captured as the two were fighting like a complete dumbass.
Give me the hilt, Kaka, or she will die like the other.
Okay, you tried to use the sword before, and it has never worked for you. Why the fuck do you think it'll work for you now?
It seems all hope is lost, but Navi shows up again and tells Orin that he never needed the sword in the first place.
You do not need the hilt, Orin. There never was a blade.
I found it in a Crackerjack box.
Why the fuck didn't he just tell him this way back at the beginning? The same reason the good witch didn't tell Dorothy about the shoes sending her back home. Some people are dicks.
With his newfound power, Orin cleaves through Zygon and leads his people to revolt against the slave masters. But with the entire mine world collapsing from the explosions above, Orin thinks fast and bullshitty by, get this, throwing the sword at the ceiling, which magically clears the way for the rest of the people to safely evacuate. And if that wasn't enough, Orin even cures the little bastard from before of his blindness. Because why the fuck not?
I can see again. I can see! I can see!
I can finally see that you're not wearing a shirt, and that kind of creeps me out. We finally end this turn with Space Jesus here being offered by the old guy from way at the beginning to join him in being glowy and shit, but he turns him down in favor of getting some tail.
Not yet. I'd like to stretch my legs for a few decades.
The choice is yours.
Thank God it's over. Let me tell you, this was a dumb, dumb movie. I mean, beyond all the plot points, characters, and shots that they stole from Star Wars, it's just lazy. I'll admit the animation can be good at some times, but the whole story is just a complete mess of half-baked ideas and sloppy execution. And it's just frustratingly blatant how much they're ripping off Star Wars. I'm sorry, it really gets in the way. But I did it. I stood up to your movie and I got through it. What do you think of them apples, bitch?
I'll admit, you fared better than I expected. Can't wait to see how you'll respond with my next offering.
Next offering? Cool.
Kaka has returned.